Happy Sunday afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Box Stock Garage. This is Tim, and as promised in yesterday's introduction video for the Saturday night short track group build, we're going to do an unboxing of our vintage dirt modifieds. Again, this is a double kit, so there's two kits in the box, and as you can see, we've got the picture of the one kind of I don't know, more raked back on one side, and then on the other side, this is the second car that's in here, and this is also the description I was talking about yesterday with the tubular chassis. And like I mentioned in my previous video, this is a 2006 release from Lindbergh and Model King, so we're going to go ahead and open this up, and hopefully we have something in here that is not damaged that we can build. So here we go. I'll just pop this guy open, and fingers crossed. Well, gotta at least be able to get it open. Here we go. Fingers crossed we're going to be in good shape in here. Obviously, being an 18-year-old kit, you know, there could be a problem with decals, but I do have some spare decals from some super stock cars and some other cars that I have, so let's see what we've got in the box. Wow, I gotta say, for something that's wrapped in plastic, this actually feels like it's been wet. So, interesting. Very interesting. There we go. Okay, well, we've got bags, so that's good. So we'll pull the bags out. We'll pull out our instructions and our decals, which we shall see. So we're just going to kind of stick this up here for now. So I'm going to go out on a limb and figure that each bag has a separate car in it. So we're going to take a quick look at our instructions. This has definitely been wet. You can see there's some decal there stuck to the paper, and you can see this blue coloring. So it's appropriate. This is the custom coffin because I think the decals are dead. Oh boy. And I have checked on ScaleMates, and there are no instructions on there, so okay, so we're good. So this is our custom coffin, which on the box art is going to be the yellow one. Fairly straightforward. As you can see here, the tires are plastic. There's no chrome in the kit at all, and that's okay. But the tires are plastic, so they got the two halves that go together. So I've got some Tamiya rubber black paint over there, so we'll be okay for that. And then we have our second one that's called Lightning. So that's the white one there. So again, very similar makeup. Tire halves going together, hubcaps, wheels, engine, and then the frame and some of the other moves over here to the interior and the frame, dropping the engine in, fitting the body, and then working on the bottom. So we've got okay, there we go. So it goes front over to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for our custom coffin, which again is the yellow one. And then on the other side, we've got Lightning. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there as well. And with this group build, Jason and Mike one of the there's hardly any rules, like I mentioned yesterday. It's basically May 1st of 2024 to May 1st of 2025. They want the intro video, which I've already done, and then the other video that they want is a halfway video. So I don't know if it's going to be halfway on each car, or one car is technically halfway. Who knows? We'll see. But there's going to be a few videos put together for this, some progress and build videos. So the instructions are, fairly straightforward. Again, this particular boxing is from 2006, but this kit originally, I think, is quite a bit older than that. So, not sure where the rest of the decals are, because there's nothing else in the box. But there's definitely pieces of decal missing. But again, that's okay. I don't think these are gonna work anyway, so that's fine. We'll open this guy up and see what we've got. So, well, the tape is really good, so that's handy. So let's take a look at our first one. Get our pieces out here. Nice little frame. I know there's folks out there that are not fans of the plastic tires, but some of these old kits, that's what you get. So, and of course there's there's third-party tires and things of that nature that you can pick up. So let's see where we're at. First thing, the frame. Well, number one, the frame is quite short, but it's not a very big car. But the frame also looks pretty darn straight. There's a little piece of attachment point for a sprue sticking on the side there. But if you take that out of the mix, this thing's actually pretty straight. Same for our body. Body is quite straight. So a lot of flash, again, older tooling, that's okay. So we've got our engine, we've got our suspension, our various body parts, and of course our seat. Tiny little drive shaft there. The frame, as we already mentioned. More engine parts. We got some bumpers, some more frame parts, shifter. Pretty sure these are the wheel caps that are mentioned in the instructions. Some steering linkage there. There's our rear end, steering wheel, radiator. Looks like the bottom of the car, the bottom of the body. Our rims and our wheel backs. And then finally those tires that we mentioned. So, they're not looking too bad. So these are going to be the, okay, I see what I'm doing there. So these are going to be the front tires. It looks like those are going to be the rear tires. So all in all, not too shabby. A tiny amount of flash. And again, the problem with the decals, but I can work around that. So we'll put that guy over there and we'll rebag him in a little bit. This one, I don't know, this looks like it's actually got more pieces and parts than the first one. So let's see. This really has a feeling of something that was opened up and rebagged, but hey, everything appears to be here, at least on first look. So do this without slicing myself open. So we'll pull all of our various bits out for this guy. So this is the white one there, the number 77 car. I think it's called Lightning. So let's see what we've got. Okay. First thing I'm noticing is, okay, here we go. All right, I was getting worried. I thought we were missing a frame. So this, we've got a two-part frame. A little bit of the body work there. And there's our nose. We've got more body work. Got, looks like some of the roll cage. And one of the front tires. So since we've addressed one of the tires, actually that's those are two separate tires, one half, and then there's the other half. So those are the front tires. These have a bit of a raised lip on them, not counting the flash that'll come off, but there's a bit of a raised lip there. So so that looks good. Again, everything looks really straight. And putting this down on the mat, giving it a bit of a push, that's all good. So there's our two rear tires, the other half of the two front tires. Again, some suspension parts, look like engine mount here maybe. Nice steering wheel, rear differential, and again the seat. More engine parts, so we've got our exhaust, we've got more frame parts, our front bumper, and again, you know, even though there's a bit of flash on some of this, these, you know, these fine parts here are really well done. You know, they're not messy or anything. They really, you know, as you see here, this red front bumper and the suspension parts on the side. I mean, everything is really well done. So I can't complain too much here. It looks like we've got more bumper here, the rear bumper, and again, you know, very sharp, very well detailed. Got our little shifter there. Again, our wheel backs, more engine parts, our belt and pulley system. There's our steering linkage. And some more of the steering up here as well. So quite nice there. And then the wheel backs. Actually, yeah, those are the wheels. Okay, so those are going to be nice, kind of steelies, as you see here in the box art. And then these are the wheel backs. Nice little radiator and our engine halves. I just want to pull the other engine out and kind of hold these up next to each other. So there's definitely you know, a difference in the engines. So you can see this is for our yellow one back there, and there's a significant difference in, you know, the exhaust. You see these kind of stick almost straight out the side where these come out and drop down. There's those straight out, almost like I don't know if anybody's built the Moon Eyes dragster, for example. You know, some of those old school pipes that kind of stick kind of straight out or maybe down at a bit of an angle. So that's the two of them. That's you know, again, I'm just going to lay these parts out, but I'm really impressed. I've you know, I've got decals sorted, so I can take care of that. And, you know, other than that, I think this is going to be a really, you know, fun kind of build. I've got a couple of Saturday night short track cars that I've already built that are on the shelf that we'll look at later on. But for now, you know, I'm going to get try and decide how I'm going to go. If I'm going to try and build them both at the same time, kind of side by side. I think I've got enough room here on the bench, definitely be able to do that. And look forward to taking some progress shots and sharing that as we go along. So I think that's going to do me for now. If anybody's got any questions, by all means, please leave a comment. Appreciate if you would give the video a like and a subscribe. And those of you who are doing your own YouTube channels, you know, any tips, any pointers, always appreciated. But until next time, thanks a lot. And this is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Have a good day, everybody.